am here for energy, which can be on people, places, circumstances. I'm not really a birthday type girl because I know that we are all made of the natal chart, which has all 12 energies. Those energies hold hands, so it's really six. And then some of them have things in common, which makes four energies share all across the chart. So I'm just excited to be here to share my gift with you. Listen for the storyline. You'll know if it's you or a person that you're around or involved with. This particular video is going to be going towards Diamond. You'll be receiving a gift out here and you'll be taking care of difficult times. It's going towards the 7-year cycle. It started about 2017. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We are right here in the year of Revelation, the number 8 year. That's Leo. That's Saturn, where we talk about lessons that are being highlighted. And I have been meditating a whole lot and come to the conclusion that these lessons are around our identity. We have collectively been going through an identity crisis. That is what the rise and fall of stars is about. It's about people finding out who they really are and who others really are, not who we wanted people to be, what we expected from people, but who we actually are. So let's just see exactly what that's about. The 7-year cycle around the identity crisis, okay? Spirit, what do you have for us as above, so below? Thank you so much. The full is out here, so a new cycle is coming in because you've done the work here. And this is giving me with the Page of Hedgehogs. This is having some real honest conversations about your emotions here. Some of you have been in counseling. Some of you have been learning how to talk about your emotions. Some of you are leaving a lot of trauma behind here. It's coming to a head, and it's just like it can no longer be ignored. It's one of those situations where you just don't have to talk about it for one reason or another. Hey, good morning. Talk to me more about this identity crisis energy here. How has this been showing up for us in the last 7 years? Hey, Wavy, I remember you. Hey there. You got the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. A lot of people have been suppressing their emotions, suppressing how they feel, how other people have made them feel, tolerating things because they feel like, this is just it. Taking a lot of self blame that's out here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the Three of Pentacles. So it's this energy of wanting to be a part of a group, a family, a team so bad that you kind of like been taking L's on behalf of that concept. Like, well, I'm hazing or like, I remember. So like hazing or like people who feel like they have to like go through loyalty tests, things like that. That's what's coming to an end. Understanding that love has its languages and some of the things that you have been observing or experiencing are not acts of love or conversations of love. And that's what this 7-year cycle is talking about. Now the Fool is out here, but so far the world has not come out here. So this makes me feel like a lot of you already know. Good morning. A lot of you already know what time it is. A lot of you right now already have been getting some type of heart chakra tap in where you've argued with someone or someone has just came at you left or sideways because you didn't really think they felt a certain type of way about you. They never expressed it before. And then out of no way, shouts out to South Korea. Hey, I'm from Memphis. And all of a sudden now you're like, when did you feel like that? Or how did you start feeling like that? This has been loading here for the last 7 years. Who you started with, who you hang with, that's not who you leave in the cycle with. And a lot of you already know that. That ain't what we here for. So this is the Six of Flowers here. So I'm gonna get ready to just jump into the energy. Shouts out to Turkey. Hey. Because with the Six of Wands, again, if the Fool is out here, the only major arcana out here, this tells me that we already kind of in the end. The only thing that's next is for us to do something else. No, no, not. No anime world. Two of Swords here. So I'm not going to sit and harp on this too much more here. Let's kind of see what it looks like in the natal chart for y'all to jump around. See thyself. I mean, you probably going to have this retrograde energy. I don't know if y'all know, but we've been kind of chatting back and forth, just with different subscribers or whatnot. And here in the chats, and people have been telling me like, not only are we going to have the Lions Gate open on August 8th, 2024, which is 888. You have the 8 also rules Saturn. So there's lessons that's about to be highlighted. And it's going to be Leo season, which is the sun. And you got a retrograde happening during Leo season. So when I say it's about to go down, like this going to be a mess. But a lot of you already kind of know what I'm talking about because you're already, hey there. you're already experiencing some type of side eye, that kind of side eye where you're like, did you just say that, or did you just do that, or I didn't know y'all was friends, or I thought you dropped that habit or that person. Some of you got some people that are returning here because they are wrapping up this cycle and they have no choice but to go back where they came from. Okay. So they have no choice here. A lot of you thought you were forsaken. I've talked about that a couple of times in a couple of different signs here. Thank you. Shouts out to India, where there were people that were saying that, they thought they were ghosted. You have not been ghosted. Them folks coming back, they had to go through something. The only one that got tricked was them. The question is, how much faith did you have? Do you feel like you deserve to be ghosted, or do you feel like you the ghosting type? Some people be like, oh, they got to come back. They are. So this is just something that we've been doing forever. You know what I mean? One, two, three, four, five, six. I try to keep it real. One, two, three, four, five, six. If any of you are new and haven't seen me do this, these are the 12 zodiac energies, which can be on people, places, circumstances, um, or situations. So you know yourself better. I meet people all the time in the personals and they say, oh, I'm a this sign. And then I'm like, but you in this energy. And they'll go back to the channel, listen to an energy and say, damn, why do I feel like, I'm resonating with this sign or that signs? Because you're not one thing. Yes, Tarot, you are multidimensional and you are attached to multiple things and you are forever changing, just like the universe energy is forever moving. Don't forget that energy is neither created nor destroyed. So if some bullshit leaves your life, it went somewhere. But the question is where? Probably to another house. You know what I mean? So let's see. For Aries energy, you have healing out here. Wherever you have this in your chart here with this 7 year cycle, it looks like there's going to be some type of energy where you're going to, I just heard that some people are going to find out where the origin of some type of um, maybe STD or pregnancy or something, like something that actually affected their first house. Their body is actually coming out. This is also telling me some of you are literally could have been going through. Um, it's got to come back this time. So it looks like some people are going to be healing too from some type of um, cancer or something like that that's popping up. And then you have pay attention to Libra out here with healing. I feel like there's going to be some people that are going to be outed for some type of malicious intent, passing something that they shouldn't have been passing, some type of bodily fluids. Um, this is going to be a mess right here with the Aries energy. This is the cycle that's closing up, though. They now know that something's toxic between Aries and Libra here. It's going to be balanced out here. Something's about to be highlighted out here in the seventh house here. I'm being told to let y'all know to definitely right now with this 7 year cycle, this is your seventh house where Libra is. Definitely pay attention to the people that you have around you. It's your family, it's your friends, it's the people that you spend the most time with. And I believe there was another reading that I did like that said how to avoid this energy because it's definitely coming straight at you. Taurus and Scorpio out here. Taurus has celebrate and Scorpio has miracles. Now, people at one point was like, oh, why they can't never get no good energy? It's because there was a transit going through that Taurus energy that didn't mesh very well. And it was really shaking stuff up, especially for people who got big Taurus and Scorpio energy. But what you have here is if y'all been going through some trash, y'all finally finna start coming out on the other side of that. Hey there, you're about to finally start getting on top of yourself. If y'all been feeling like there was no way out or you just wasn't learning your lesson, a lot of y'all was bumping y'all head over and over again with notorious and Scorpio energy. It looks like this energy is finally starting to rectify itself. Again, this is a 7 year cycle, so it's been a minute, okay? For Gemini and Cancer, you got release and connect. Whew. Now, Gemini and Sagittarius, I'm sorry. So, Cancer, fourth house energy. Some of y'all could be moving in with someone, moving homes, but release and connect tells me that y'all about to release somebody and connect with somebody else. This does feel like a reconciliation. This is giving that spin the block energy here, where y'all letting somebody go back out to the streets and y'all are reconnecting with someone else. You could be reaching out via social media here. for sure. But wherever you have Gemini and Sagittarius, it's definitely giving the energy of a reconciliation. I've been talking about this. Now, for anybody who has been watching and keeping up, this is the energy of someone who is returning after a very hard time, wherever you have Gemini and Sagittarius. So you've been out in the world of the world, learning some lessons here, learning both sides of the coin, and now you're going back. It looks like y'all may have Virgo in y'all chart. I've said that for quite some time because somebody didn't know shit from sugar. So it's like realizing, oops, this isn't the right thing and releasing it. Now you have Cancer and Capricorn. You have detach and jumping in. Okay, so with Cancer energy, again, this is the fourth house. It looks like someone is getting, but with Capricorn, you're jumping right into a situation. So again, I look into these, but I'm telling y'all out there that these two energies have been vibing. So it looks like we're about to see some people break up and make up with other people here. And it's very interesting because you got release and detach right next to each other. So it looks like two people are cutting their ties with a relationship and then connect with jumping in and getting back together. I've been saying for a while. There was one particular reading where I said that Sagittarius' lesson was in being humble and saying, "Yeah, I messed up," and Capricorn's test was coming in for forgiveness and understanding because it doesn't look like this person was a bad person. They just had to learn the errors of their own arrogance. But it was up for you to be able to use your discernment and see exactly who you're playing with and what that looks like. So this looks like this is definitely happening. However, with this being the third and the fourth house, I'm definitely seeing that somebody's gonna have to get the hell out in order for this to happen. There has to be a make way type energy for sure. Okay. I just work here. The next one is going to be Aquarius and Leo. You have patience with let go. So I'm gonna say this because it always feels collective and timestamp when we're getting towards that energy. During Leo season, y'all see that we're wrapping up this 7 year cycle here. We're still wrapping it up. I just said the only major that came out for the collective was the Fool here. So we're in the middle of the world energy. The next energy that we're gonna go into, the next major energy would be the Fool. The cycle will start over again. So during Leo season, y'all going to be asked to really just be patient while things wrap up. There's an interim or a waiting period, a transition period while somebody releases and detaches from something, but they are definitely going to connect and jump in. Okay. Because again, with this second house energy and this eighth house energy, I'm gonna be honest, and I just said y'all got over here with the first house and the seventh house. It looks like someone's learned a lesson about going after things that look attractive. You know, whether this was attractive people, could have got an STD and said, "Nah, fuck all that. I'm straight. I'm not going. That ain't my type no more." If this was a job, this is like, "Oh, I want to go because they dress nice or they office nice." You ain't making no money. They don't treat you well. But someone learned the harder way over here, and that's why they're like, "Okay, I get it now. Let me turn over a new leaf." That's exactly what we're doing. We're ending a cycle, and we're going to be reborn with this full energy here. And lastly, you have Virgo and Pisces, grounding and protect. Oh, so with this cycle wrapping up, Virgo, it look like you finna get taken on a ride, baby, with this grounding out here. You're getting asked to ground yourself. Wherever you have Virgo in your chart, there could be a lot of motion that's about to happen, a lot of details that are about to come out on your sixth house energy. Again, even I picked up collectively that there's a moving of houses or offices or something of that nature. That's why it's going to be a little crazy. Like if you're putting somebody out, it's like you take this, I take this. You know, now you got to clean up after that yourselves. Or if you relocate, you got to refurnish. If you moving somebody out, some of y'all trying to change your address, y'all phone number over here with this sixth house energy. And then you got Pisces down here with this protect. And I've been talking about for a minute that Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, and Scorpio was in some crazy energy. Well, the interesting thing is, as we get ready to wrap this cycle up, Scorpio and Taurus have learned their lesson here. Let's celebrate and miracles. It looks like they finally get it. Okay, this is Eureka energy, Epiphany energy. They're finally able to see themselves. First house, seventh house, finally able to see themselves in the people that's around them and the people that they've been attracting towards them. But and now they like, okay, fuck that. Y'all gotta go. Y'all not my people. But this protect energy over here, Pisces energy look like y'all gonna make somebody want to hurt y'all. And then literally with this grounding over here, somebody's gonna have a lot of patience with this energy. Now over here, where you got the 11th house, you're gonna have to have patience with your friend groups, with your coworkers. Let's break it down by houses real quick. First house here, it looks like y'all gonna be definitely rejuvenating. Y'all gonna be on your thing. You could be back in the gym. You could definitely be like reinventing yourself, cutting your hair, growing your hair. But this is definitely gonna be a you journey with this self healing journey because the first house is the eye. So wherever you have the first house, whatever your first house is, you're going to be on a healing journey. Second house with the celebrate, cha-ching, ching. It looks like some of y'all are getting some money back or figuring out how to make you some money. There's a cash out energy that's here. If you was getting money from somebody else and you're cross watching, I apologize. It look like somebody's going to get something. Third house with this release here, I'm seeing a cut of communication. Third house rules communication, emails, errands. You ain't finna be going somewhere no more. Y'all could be like literally moving to another part of town because y'all don't want to bump into anybody. Because with the fourth house here, which talks about family, friends, and stability, there's a detachment. So y'all don't want to be bumping into nobody. Y'all don't want to be friends with nobody. They not welcome to your shit no more. Fifth house, which is love, romance, children. It looks like there's some patience. Some of y'all are just now having children. Some of y'all are getting introduced to children on a level of, spending more intimate time with them. And you're going to have to develop some patience for that. If you're dating, you might need some patience for that. And if you're out here in any type of competitions, I don't see that they're going to be playing well, playing fair. So y'all might need some patience for that. Sixth house, I already told y'all going to need to get it together in Wusa because it's going to be something that's moving around or some type of readjustment. Your seventh house here, your family and friends, just pay attention is out here. Warning, y'all might be getting into it with them. There could definitely be some type of breakup or disconnect. Eighth house with miracles out here. I just intuitively heard that some of y'all, whoever y'all sneaky link is, or y'all side person, or whatever that guilty pleasure you've been participating in on the side could actually turn out to be your person, your thing. So you thought you was sneaking, or you thought somebody wasn't up to standard, or they wasn't good enough. The miracle is that they might actually just be your person. Ninth house energy would connect. You could be socializing, going out, meeting new people. You could be connecting with someone from another country. You could be learning a new language. 10th house would jump in. You could have a brand new career out here, which would make sense because I'm seeing some type of movement out here with the detached. You could be getting relocated for work. 11th house would let it go. With the seventh house to pay attention, y'all definitely breaking up with some friends. And with this pay attention, it's just not giving cute. It's giving like somebody may have to get hit in the mouth. Like it's giving like I can't be around you. I can't take you type energy. And finally, your 12th energy, your psyche, your psychic ability, your healing properties, your conversations and your relationships with God need to be protected here. Don't be telling nobody about y'all manifestations or what y'all want or none of that. Hey, how you doing? So no, you don't need to do none of that, okay? I'm gonna lay one of these and then we're gonna just go ahead and get ready to wrap it up. I just know for a fact. I know thank you so much, Star Girl Kayla. Thank you so much. I've been actually paying attention because like I do this. So this is what I do all day long. Like y'all, like this is what I do. I sleep and just download all day. I have a Pisces rising. So this is what I do all day. But the thing about it is and you see that's out here protect your psyche here in order to be able to utilize your gifts to their full ability. It takes a lot of preparation, so sleep, making sure you're eating properly and all that type of stuff. Thank you, Wavy. See you later. Making sure that you actually putting into your body and projecting and making sure you're meditating, spending time by yourself and not picking the stuff that you're going to project. Sometimes people get into these videos and they like, did y'all see this? It's too mundane. You're bringing too much of the matrix into the spiritual space, right? So I'm saying all that to say that right now, um, I just was literally just minding my business and I just was talking to so many different people, have been calling with epiphanies of readings that they've had that we did years ago. And they're like, yo, Key, remember when you said this? Remember this? Remember this? And it's like full circle moments. And then crazy last Thursday, I had a full circle moment and it was huge. And I was like, damn, we talked about this way back in like 2019. And I got to thinking about what's been going on with me, with all my people, where we sit down in a group and everybody's talking about back then. And it seems to have constantly been around in the 2017, early 2018. If anybody know what the planets were doing at that time, I know Saturn was moving into Capricorn for a fact. So I remember that one. But that seems to be what everybody's focused on, and everybody's talking about their growth. And you remember back then I was dating this person and that triggered me to XYZ. I was working here and that triggered me to XYZ. I was living here and that triggered me to XYZ. And I was like, oh shit, we're wrapping up a 7 year cycle. That's exactly what we've been looking at here. For the last 7 years, we've been becoming something else collectively. Some of us have been being groomed, and some of us were getting stripped. I believe that, and I think most of us can agree that by the time something actually hit the fan publicly, it's been unraveling in the background. Y'all see people, y'all like, oh, they look so happy, and then you find out they was arguing for years, or there was infidelity. Like, just because we're just now finding out about stuff, it was hitting the fan for a minute. So it looks like for the last 7 years, there's a lot of things that have been just up and down, as far as who we think we are, who we think the people around us are. And that's why we've been talking about the rise and fall of stars. So with the Aries energy, y'all definitely got a new career or something new that you want to focus on. The wheel is finally turning with this Taurus energy. And it looks like y'all were being indecisive, allowing your life to ramble wherever you have this in your chart. You're finally taking some control here, and you're celebrating the fact that you have some type of control, because it looked like things been out of hand. Release is out here with September. This could be, I've been saying this, whoever this is, this Gemini energy, they could have Virgo in their chart. I know September can also be Libra, but I'm picking up Virgo, and that's crazy because actually this is Gemini and Virgo. That's mercurial energy here. So someone is literally being released. They being fired or broken up with or cut off. Like somebody being released here. Virgo had grounding with Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Virgo energies, I know I just skipped over here, but that's why you got to get yourself together, because whoever this Virgo energy is getting rid of or trying to woosah themselves about, they not going. And I told y'all, look, Pisces got protect. They not going. Y'all finna have to scrap with them. Honor and respect will come to you with this protect. Well, whoever this Pisces energy is, they ready to ride for it. And Virgo energies have known that. So, sixth house psyche, someone believes in their mind, someone believes that they've been spiritually guided to do something and they mean it. Whereas it looks like on a more mundane, everyday level, somebody like, not this shit again. You not serious. They are. Whoever this is that's in this conviction that they're going to be with somebody or go somewhere or work on something, they mean it. I've been talking about this, like people out here playing head games, and I've got a couple calls just in conversation where people like, oh, they said they was going XYZ today, so I had to go over there, or I had to go check on this because so and so said that this was going on, and mental health. Okay, this a real thing. Somebody actually is going through some mental health issues, and it looks like they're attached to someone's everyday world, and you're going to have to cope with it because you can't just get rid of them here. You're finally able to get some control here. You got detach out here. This Cancer energy with broken ring, broken bridge. Yeah, somebody can't stay. Now this is Cancer, so y'all can't live together no more. London Bridge is falling down. Take the keys and lock them up. But somebody might be having to call the police and get someone escorted out. It's finally come to this because somebody don't understand English. Okay, somebody don't understand. They don't work here no more. They can't come here no more. They're not allowed. Somebody restraining order ain't holding. So it looks like somebody getting a little out of control, and someone is going to have to finally take measures into their own hands. Get some type of assistance here. You got seventh house. Pay attention out here with opportunity or windfall out here, and then happiness and well-being. When it comes to your people, your seventh house energy, Libra energy out here, somebody or some energies out here finally have an opportunity to bring some type of justice. They've been waiting on somebody to show their ass. They can finally call the police. They finally got it on video. They finally got the evidence. You was finally there and heard him say this and this. That's what they finally, this is what we're wrapping up this 7 year cycle. Some of us in our discovery to find ourselves and discover the people that are around us have mixed in with the wheat versus the chaff. Been over here playing with wheat the whole time, or chaff then really over here with this damn Piscean energy really believe that they are wheat too, and you cannot leave them. This is somebody who has done none of the work, but they think they finna sit at the table. They just been waiting and waiting, and now they finna cut up because they like, why is everyone eating with me? They finna start trying to snatch all people plate, flip the table over. If they can't eat, ain't nobody finna eat. And it's gonna take some woosah to deal with this and finally dismiss these people, places, circumstances, and situations from your life here. With Scorpio energy, you got miracles with great personal sorrow out here. Now, this is interesting because Scorpio was under this blackmail energy for a minute. But I believe that again, whoever this Scorpio energy is with this Taurus energy, again, eighth house energy, whoever you've been having an affair with or whatever, 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 somebody's gonna be a little surprised here with announcement. Ooh. And then financial gain and money or property through inheritance. That's eighth house energy, other people money. Look like when I told y'all that somebody was releasing and reconnecting here, where you got release and detach, and then you got connect and jump in over here in the ninth and tenth house. Someone is traveling to build a foundation, a commitment, an asset, a business with somebody else. Somebody finna get caught on their ass. They finna be like, "Oh, you where you go? You going over there with her? I thought you weren't talking to her no more." Not talking to them is an understatement. They have been making arrangements to be together, be together. But honestly, what I'm picking up intuitively is that it's a lot of karmic relationships out here, and a lot of people they can't last. They're karmic. So it was a 7 year cycle. Y'all got together, y'all learned from each other, and now y'all about to break up and go be with your actual persons. And then it's a couple of just you know angels of destruction out here that's doing a job to make sure that some shit get ingrained into your spirit to not do it again. Okay. Sagittarius, look, sorrow over a loss. There is definitely going to be some type of with this connect and this wreath over here. Yeah, bye. Somebody could be communicating or coming to see you and telling you that something's over, something passed, something did not make it, and they ready to jump straight in, protected from negative forces beyond your control. This relationship, business, or whatever has been connected. Look, Cancer and Capricorn, detach would jump in, cobweb with broken bridge. Some of y'all thought y'all lost something. It wasn't gone. They held it for a minute on your behalf, but they have to give it on up. So some of y'all was just freaking out just by seeing somebody hold your wallet, be out with your kid, be in a picture with your man or your girl, but this is your spiritual partner. And sometimes we learn the best lessons with other people. Some of these lessons too hard for us to teach the people we love. Some of us ain't got it in us to just break down. Why? I'm almost done. Some of us ain't got it in us to destroy the people that we love, destroy their character or their ego, even if it's messed up. Yeah, we got those family members we know be out here lying. And some of us don't got it in us to do what it really takes to check them and to really bring a resolve. That's why God uses karmics. That's why they send strangers in. That stranger don't know them, don't care. They run in there, they handle their business, beat them up, you know, whatever, and then they leave. And then this person has that trigger to change, the one that you wanted them to have, but you didn't have a heart. I know some of y'all had said one day somebody gonna slap you, or one day somebody gonna do this or that to you. That's what we're experiencing here. This 7 year cycle was us experiencing and watching these things happen in detachment with your actual people. Because some of us wasn't up to par and we didn't know it. We didn't. We're let go out here and torch spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I hear with patience for Aquarius energy, healing energy, 11th house energy. So your friends, your coworkers, your peer, you just have to have some patience because y'all been going through some damn lessons. And at the time, 7 years ago, when y'all first started kicking it with each other, y'all was like, you get me, you understand me. As the 7 years have gone in, you've realized that somebody was fake, somebody was lying, somebody was a thief, somebody was sleeping with so and so. And then it was like, wait a minute, I don't really like this. That's where this Leo season is coming in with let it go and a change for the better. Now you want some new friends. Now you want to go and be in a new environment and change your mindset. The trick about all of it is because we do energy, which can be on people, places, circumstances, and situations. The interesting thing is if we take out all other people and just focus on us, we have a role for all of this. This is a whole world here with the energy. It's just going to be in different spots, different perspectives. Somebody standing in the kitchen watching, somebody standing in the living room watching, somebody on the porch looking through the window, but we in the same energy. And what I'm seeing here is, say me and you collective were best friends. And at one point I started to do something that you didn't really click with. You love me, but you just can't get behind the actions that I'm taking. So we kind of wandered off. I think about you all the time. I miss you. You my best friend collective, and collective over here doing they dirt, but they thinking, man, I used to be good friends with Kiara. Well, all of a sudden that shit is biting them in the ass or biting you in the ass collective, right? So now you say, hold up, I think I made a mistake. I want to change my life. I want to renew myself, clean this nasty cycle off of me of the last 7 years where I've been going through XYZ. And I'm going to go back to where I felt safe. I'm going to go talk to my friend Key. I'm going to let her know what's been up. I'm going to let her know I missed her. And it's, and maybe we can pick up where we left off. Of course, I'm going to be different and that I'm probably a lot more wiser and humble. She's going to be different because she's been going through some stuff since me and her departed because the people we attach to become a part of our identity. People hate that, and I can't stand it because I got some ghetto ass friends that'll say in a heartbeat, "Oh, that's them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's not none of my business." Or they'll just say, what you want me to do? Your identity is attached to the people you're around. They say the top 5 people you hang with. So whether you realize it or not, you gonna be them people. If not to yourself, then to the people looking at you. That looks like what we've been going through. So this 7 year cycle that's wrapping up is people finally saying, "Nah, this who I am." And I'm willing to stand on it. If that means I gotta fight you or call the police on you or cut you off or fire you, that's fine because I have thoroughly decided that that's not my truth. And it looked like some of these karmics are like, no, it's gonna be your truth. They feel like you took advantage of them, but remember that that's projecting because they really just they chaff. Remember what happened in that parable with the wheat and the chaff, y'all? They burned the chaff at the end. I wouldn't be too happy to go into that next cycle too. Spirit, what's the cycle look like? It's coming in, 3 of Wands, within the next 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks makes sense because we about to have a new moon in Cancer on the 5th. And then we about to go into we in Cancer and then we're going into Leo. And then we getting ready to go into Leo. And guess what? That's where it's gonna be at. Leo season is going down. The 888 portal. What about the people who are in the chaff energy, Spirit? What cycle do they have coming up? No abundance. Look, they done got plump and fat off the blessings of others. They've been catered to here. And that's what I'm saying. It was people jealous of this energy at one point, Taurus energy, jealous of the low vibration of love and money, feeling like, oh, they're getting something they don't deserve, or he's with her, or why did they get the job? They can't keep it with the 2 of Swords. Focus on you. Quit counting other people's pocket and other people's blessings. Because this really wasn't a blessing. This was a damn lesson in disguise here. This was karma in disguise for these people. And you collective, the ones who are not in the chaff energy, you are being tested on your character. Because we ain't never gonna hate on nobody. Because what God has for us, He has for us, and we're firm in that. So yeah, you got it. For all you know, behind exhibit number one might just not be might be a damn death. What about the people in the wheat energy? What's their next cycle? Ooh, 2, 4, 6. Okay. So it looks like y'all got some partnerships coming up here. Y'all got a relationship coming up. It also looks like some type of promotions are coming up. There's some clarity that's coming up when it comes to your people for sure. My people who are going into a better side of this energy, a brighter side of this energy, be very mindful to you remember Lot's wife, don't look back, don't laugh at people, don't belittle their karma. Because just like that, you know what I mean? These are cycles. So they go and they go. So guess what? One day you can be up, you can be down. Now I tell my personal clients and everything, real estate business and everything, there's gonna always be changes, but they ain't gotta be chaotic. They ain't gotta be like this. They can just be little things that you're learning. You can have a little low and a little high. You know what I mean? You can kind of find some type of balance out here, some type of rhythm. But if you're not learning the lessons or you mistreat the blessing or the lesson that you go into, just know there's going to be another cycle to end, another 7 years, another 10 years, another 5 years. And then you could be back looking like the people you was laughing at. And then they could have learned their lesson and be on the way up. So just be mindful of that, y'all. Because again, it's just a cycle. There's another one coming. What's this new one about, Spirit? What's the Fool for the new cycle? Oh, 4 of Cups is out here with the Knight of Cups. They're not ready to talk about that yet. They're not ready to put that out here yet. With the Queen of Hedgehogs, it just says to nurture yourself, nurture your business, nurture your home, nest and get yourself ready. But they're not ready to yet release this offer to us about what this full energy is. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be here. I'm just let y'all know. I ask all day off camera. They tell me the same thing. Look, judgment. I don't know why. I was like, let me see if they'll tell me what the collective here with me. They like, nah, all y'all tuning in to see. Y'all gonna wait because I'm hearing that they don't want us to think too far in the future or too far in the past. We already finna be in retrograde energy, so we need to be as present as possible. So just continue to nest and take care of yourself. But they're not ready to let us know what that full energy is quite yet. Just know that y'all need to be taking care of yourself, and that go for the wheat and the chaff. Because if you finna go into a bullshit cycle, might as well brace yourself. This is like somebody turning themselves in to go to jail. It's not gonna be pleasant, but you still gotta go. So you might as well go ahead and get ready. And likewise on the other side, if you've been going through this mental dilemma about your worth, your identity, your value, and guess what? You can go ahead and get ready to accept it. It's gonna take some of y'all men to settle in that you're really who you are and you really made something. Cause I'm telling y'all, some of y'all done seen somebody get something that belonged to you, so you know that you feel like you deserve, and you thought it was gone. It's gonna be a shock factor. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles. I cannot make it up. So for my weak people, you'll know. Okay, God. They telling me that's enough here. Okay. Okay, to the swords, that's enough. But for my weak people and my chaff people, can I just ask what this Two of Swords is for the chaff people? Eight of Swords with the fucking Gemini energy. They finna have to go through another cycle of learning about their choices here. Shadow energy. They finna have to go through another cycle of shadow work. Eight, nine, ten. Ten of Swords here. They did it to themselves. That's crazy. This is giving me the energy of like a has been, a used to be, and you could have. It's like you let all that money go through your hand like that. And they like, I know, you cheated on a good man. You cheated on a good wife. You had that great job and couldn't get your ass up on time. This is why they finna go through this cycle over here of learning about self-sabotage. And the rest of y'all are about to go into a cycle where you are now being with a partner and being in abundance, and you can relax because you were sitting here doing the work, and they could have been kicking you while you was down, laughing at you, running by, pointing at you, and you was like, God got me. It's cool. God got me. This ain't gonna last forever. It's not. Congratulations. I love y'all. I'm definitely gonna bring personals back because my schedule allows, and I just feel good and happy to do it. I've been getting way better clients. I do my repeat clients. I just haven't offered any for new clients, but I love y'all. Thank you for being here. And until we meet again, keep growing. And I be meaning that.